Well, I'll get right to it. I was definitely excited to check this one out. I mean, look at the title. It definitely reeks of a what the hell am I about to watch? And boy, did this not let down. Let's get into my review of the new film, The Exorcism of God. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film The Exorcism of God, which made its world premiere this year at Fantastic Fest 2021. Now, look at the title. That's all I can say. Light bulbs have to be going off in your head wondering, or maybe question marks, wondering, what in the world is this film about to be about? And I got to say, I am a little bit over exorcism films. I feel like you've seen one, you've seen it all. But this one truly brought a unique take to everything. And I am glad I was interested in this. I'm glad I checked this film out. This may be my favorite film right now at Fantastic Fest 2021. This was so good. This was so good. And to be honest, this film was really relentless. It wasted no time getting into the wildness of things. Like the reoccurring theme in this film is saints don't exist, and man, within 5 minutes, you saw why. But this character, Peter Williams, he's a priest. He's a man of God, and some deem him to be a prophet. And that's because of the things and the miracle that he has performed. And I'm not going to give anything else much more about that, but I'll just a little bit more to be shared on that. But he also lives with a deep and dark secret that is going to come to haunt him. There's that, you know? So just keep that in mind. Let me talk about the film structure a little bit. I was instantly impressed by the sound and the special effects. The first demonic presence that we see is so good, like costume design, special effects, and just the presentation of it. And then you got to talk about when you talk about the voice work of demonic beings, all of it came together good. And I thought for one moment that was going to just be it, because it was a strong opening scene. And typically that's how it is. It's like you get one, you may get one at the end, but that was a reoccurring thing. Like, it was really, really good. And this all happened before the title screen, by the way. But then it just continued to just deliver and deliver as the entity or the demonic presence was jumping from different people. Therefore, we got different, looks and different sounds of these demons, which was, or the demon, the devil, whatever, which is really good. Everyone was done really, really good. Now, with that being said, the pacing of this film was really good as well, too. Just kept going and going. Very creepy. It had good atmospheric horror. But I have to say, as I said, like, the pacing was good, and that kind of seems like a subtle thing. Once it got to the middle of this film, things went to the next level. Overdrive. Things got out of hand. Still good, but like very good at this point now. I gotta say, there was a very unexpected casting of this film. Legendary Joseph Marcel, who plays Godfrey Butler in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So good. He had that comedic tone, but also a very assertive character that really changed how the film proceeded beyond that. Joseph is a legend, and I was so surprised to see him in this, and his performance super good. I mean, you'll see, he's easily my favorite character in this film. He plays a priest, so he's fighting for the better good here. But he doesn't play no games. Like, he cuts it clean. And so he keeps Peter accountable for his actions, shall I say. But really, really good. And I swear, like, I jumped more than I thought I would, but I also laughed a lot with that too. Like, I kind of like jump laughed all at the same time. Obviously, because I didn't want anybody to see that I jumped, but I tried to play it off, but that's kind of how that worked. But like, this film was like fun and entertaining and like good all at once. It really, really was. And you have got to watch this film now. Put a good sound system with this film. And the set location was on point. I love the low light shots, but overall, everything with the aesthetics came down really good. Now, there was some CGI, but nothing crazy. There were some scenes where it was obviously that was there, but nothing crazy, you know. Now, here's the thing. You're talking about the Exorcism of God. I have got the premise here. I gotta make sure this is stated that there was a resurrection of a possession of the possessed, so I say. The opposite of her exorcism, which is the really unique thing. If that don't even make sense to you, I'm not gonna explain it to you. You just have to see. But basically, this was like God being removed out of somebody. You have to kind of connect the dots here on how that's kind of gone. But I have to say that the priest, yeah, he with the whole story of the priest, he has a lot on the line here. Like, cause the story is really good revolved around the priest, because he has to make some difficult decisions, and he has to come to terms with some of the decisions that he's made in the past, because that comes into play of like the innocent kids that, you know, are kind of in the crossfire and all of this, or his own flesh and blood, which is another thing that is very pivotal part of this story. And even if that means he has to give up his belief of God, you know, or just God, period. But I gotta say, this movie was truly the battle of heaven versus hell, and their chosen ones. And I gotta say, with the ending that we got for this film, I will definitely take a sequel, like right now. I really, really would. This film was good. This film was good. Again, I think this was my favorite film thus far for this festival. This is one to check out. I can't wait to see what happens with distribution. So totally keep your eyes out for this one. This is the Exorcism of God, folks. Jump in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon. Big old bell.